Are you tired and exhausted? Are you just so stressed about your work, so stressed about money, and you're just completely over it? If you are, you're in the right place.
We totally get it. Financial stress, lack of time, feeling like you're so far behind that you'll never catch up. All these things can be overly paralyzing. But we've got some good news for you. This is a year that things can change. You don't have to stay stuck anymore. You can build something real and lasting, something that is scalable and life changing.
Hey, we're Alicia and Han, the founders of the Dream Life Builders. We empower and equip people just like you with the tools, the skills, and the mindsets that they need to live their dream life.
So for decades, we lived off of my one income. Alicia stayed at home with the kids. She homeschooled. And one day my salary was slashed 67%.
Out of the blue.
67%. And at that point, I knew that it didn't really matter how much I worked. I would never be able to make up 67%. Things got really, really bad. Our accounts went to zero. Our retirement accounts were gone. Our credit cards, all of them, every single one of them were maxed out. It was disgusting. It was heartbreaking. And we knew that we had to do something. We had to find something for Alicia to do to help make up for the income.
Alicia to do. Y'all heard that, right? Alicia to do. Like Alicia wasn't busy enough with homeschooling the kids. Whatever.
I wish I could have duplicated myself. That would have been nice.
Would have been really nice. My skill sets were 25 years out of date, y'all. 25 years. So with that, I mean, literally having not been in the workforce for so long, for decades, we realized that, like, I needed to get and do what you're doing. Start looking for ways to make money online, because I still needed to be a stay-at-home mom. I still needed to homeschool. So, like, what does every stay-at-home mom do? What do they start off with?
MLMs.
Right. Take the products that you love and make a business out of it. Yeah. So about that, MLMs are great. There's several now who have gone to a business model that definitely doesn't require you to build out multiple legs, and really you only get to build on one side while supposedly somebody else is building on the other side for you. And you're dependent on people keeping their subscriptions, and to stay as an active, independent business owner, you also are required to spend a certain amount every month. PV, anybody? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Anyway, like, it looks great. It really does look great. And I was sold on several of them that I was like, I'm going to make this happen, and we're going to make some extra income, and I'm going to get to sell the products that I love, because I really, there are a lot of MLM products, network marketing products, that I absolutely adore and love.
They were really good products.
Great products. But as far as making a commission from those sales, building out passive income, y'all.
We were spending more on products than we were
making money.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't forget, like, all the people that you had to, all your friends that you were calling and texting and messaging.
I still feel like I need to write apology letters for that. Anyway, like, the marketing techniques that they teach you, it's not a real business model. Let's be honest. It's just not. We've all been there and done that, and it's just not a great marketing business model at all. You have no control over those products. I mean, has anybody seen some of the MLMs that have shut down in the past year?
The second thing you tried was drop shipping.
Oh, drop shipping was amazing.
You did really well with drop shipping.
I really did. I did really, really well with it. And until
you didn't.
Until, again, some things out of my control, where platforms that I was selling on, some of them increased their fees where it stopped being profitable. Some of them put some limits on what you could sell. Some of them, it was just, again, I'm selling somebody else's product at predetermined prices, really, because then everybody started drop shipping in 2020. Like, everybody, y'all. By 2021, the market was so saturated with people drop shipping, and at this point we're just trying to underbid each other, and the competition is to see who can get it for the lowest price. It was miserable. Like, it my business got stripped from me. I made some really good money until I didn't. Drop shipping, again, no control over it.
And then there was affiliate marketing.
There was affiliate marketing. I was very, very excited about getting into affiliate marketing. At the time, we were in a program in a mastermind. That was the first place that somebody said, hey, if you refer somebody else to us, we will give you a portion of whatever they buy for the entire journey of their customer journey, which was great. Except constantly, again, I'm selling somebody else's product, trying to convince them to go do this thing, and it just wasn't scalable, y'all. Like, it really wasn't. I took some courses and learned some things about affiliate marketing from some professionals, for some people who do this full time. They've got high level programs that they are affiliated with, and they market it to other people who are doing those big ticket items, who are spending money on those big ticket items. But again, I don't work in that industry. I don't have people who are willing to spend $50,000 on a program where I can make a 20% commission off of it.
You also didn't have a mailing list of thousands and thousands of people.
I had 0 people on my mailing list, which, okay, y'all, there are places where you can buy a mailing list. And so I thought, I'll buy a mailing list.
No.
Why not? What was wrong with that?
Well, half the mailing list, their emails were like somebody at, no, literally somebody, or I am so-and-so, or Dr. Seuss, or the Grinch at Yahoo.
My favorite, I will never forget this email address that somebody literally filled in a form somewhere with. jk@jk.com. Like, for real? Just kidding, at justkidding.com. That was their email address. Anyway, you got to have a list. I mean, if you're going to work in an online space, you have to have an email list. Your email list really determines an affiliate marketing commission and how you're going to be able to utilize that and actually make any money from it. The other problem with that affiliate marketing thing is, again, you're only getting a portion, and usually it's pretty small. Like 20% is the industry average. Sometimes you'll see something where it's like 50%.
There are other avenues of affiliate marketing that work, but
a lot of people talk about them nowadays, like the Amazon influencer program.
Well, right. There is an Amazon influencer program where you shoot videos about products that you're buying anyway, and then you post those videos on the product, and if somebody looks at your video and buys the product, you get an affiliate commission of a whole whopping 3%.
It's not much.
So it's not much. It is something. And then there is also, Amazon actually has an affiliate program where you sign up for it, and if you send that link to somebody and they open up that link and they buy something, you get a small percentage, and anything else that they buy in the next 24 hours, I believe you get an affiliate off of that. But I think it's only like 2 to 3%. It is something.
Depending on what product it is. There are some products where the percentages are higher. What's great about the Amazon influencer or affiliate program, you can build out a whole storefront. We actually have a storefront. Did you know this?
Oh, is that something else you did?
Yeah. I mean, it currently exists, but nonetheless, like, it's great we talk about streams of income, and you want to have this one big gushing river of income, and then you add in some other things that support the bigger thing, that feed into it. And the Amazon influencer program, the Amazon affiliate program are certainly things that feed into that. A lot of people have their link trees or stand stores, whatever, on their social media accounts. So with those social media accounts, a lot of people will have those links on there where you can go and you can see all of the different things that they're doing. Speaking of social media accounts, what's really hot right now is having a TikTok store. A TikTok where you get a commission off of there. It happens 2 ways. You can either buy a product and then promote it, review it, whatever, and they'll give you commission off of it. Or a lot of people are having products sent to them for free and then they review it. And It's great. It's fine. But again, it's one of those trickles. It's one of those streams of affiliate income. That's great. But very few people, there are people who are making buku of money. It's their full-time job. Like, they're at it. I have one friend right now whose living room is filled with packages from TikTok of things that people have sent to her that she's then got to, again, she's a homeschooling mom. Like, she's got to unpackage all of those things, use them, review them, shoot that video, edit that video, and then publish that video and keep up with all of the things. Like, we're talking about just at the most a couple of dollars for each product.
But don't you need to have a pretty good following though too?
You do need to have a pretty good, I mean, like, in order to have a TikTok shop, you have to be approved, and which, depending on where we are with TikTok, it has to be like, there was a time whenever you had to have 10,000 followers. There's people now who are getting approved around the 1,000 follower mark. It just really depends with TikTok. It's unreliable. Like, that's one of the things. Both Amazon and TikTok, while they have good affiliate programs that are very intuitive for a user, you're already buying these products anyway. Why not review them and be able to earn a commission from it? That's great. That feels very intuitive for how we live our lives. But again, you are only capable of doing that if Amazon or TikTok runs out of stock on a product that you love and it's been making you a ton of money, or that business goes out of business, then you stop making that commission. If Amazon or TikTok changes their policy for how you earn commission or what their affiliate program looks like, it's goodbye.
Or my favorite, somebody hijacks your account and you don't get it back.
Oh my gosh. Because literally one of the things that we did was trying to create our own products, and we did. We created our own products to sell on Amazon because we're like, we want to create our own business. And in the group that we were in, we saw person after person whose account was hijacked or their product was copied and replicated so many times, and it pushed them out of business because their product ended up getting hijacked from somebody in another country who could get it produced for far cheaper than what they could. Anyway, it's about control. You want your own product. You want to have control over how that product is marketed. You want to have an email list that you've built that is good, that's golden, so that you can have an online business that's completely up to your control. Like, the integrity that you have for showing up for work right now and you're not getting paid for that, you set up the right online business, then you're going to have a product that you get to sell, and how much work you put into it, not the amount of work, but the quality of the work that you can put into it. I mean, how does a 2-hour workday sound to y'all? We'll get to that later. So another thing that I did that I could have control over is freelance work on the internet. I mean, right? Freelance work on the internet. You do a task. Someone pays you to do a task. You show up, you do that task, just like any other job that you would have. It's just remote. You just work from home. That's been a lot of fun because I have created some things. I've done some things online where I've had the most fun interacting with people and getting to know people from around the world. My favorite one has been working with AI and training AI as a prompt engineer, like, literally, because this whole AI thing, it's brand new, right? So they've been looking for people like me to come in and work with the AI to train them on how they should respond to things. And man, I learned so much for that. But again, like, trading dollars for hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like, trading dollars for hours. And if there wasn't a project, then guess what? I didn't get paid because there was no work to do. So all along, I've been looking for that magical combination of something that's going to really require no tech skills, because who knows how to build a website, right? And something that also I could still enjoy my family and still show up for my kids and show up for my husband. So something that was only going to take a minimum amount of time, something that somebody would already like show me how to build out an email list, a quality email list of people who want to be on my email list.
And that was the problem with some of those other programs that we had gotten into. They told you to do A, B, and C, but never told you how to do
right.
A, B, and C.
Never told me how to do A, B, and C. That was a whole thing. Also, having my own product, like, and it being up to me to have that product. And what I finally landed on was master resale rights. There's a lot of products out there. Y'all can go and search it. It's also called white label. Master resale rights, where you take something that's already created, you can tweak it if you want to and make it yours. Master resale rights, though, is where it's at. What I found was this one program that was like, oh my God, this can't be for real. One of the problems with like having your own product is the overhead, the monthly charges that happen overhead. When we're selling on Amazon, guess what Amazon does? They charge you every month regardless of whether you sell anything or not. There are seller's fees, a lot of seller's fees, a lot of advertising fees. But I found this one program that was like, I paid for it one time. There are zero monthly overhead fees. They literally teach you how to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. And also all of the tech stuff, most of it's done for you. The things that you need to do to personalize it, they've made videos to walk you through. I'm talking about micro step by micro step so that you make no mistakes. And there's a community, again, that I'm not paying for. They just put me in this community. They were like, here you go. You're in this community of people just like me, just like you guys, who are fed up, who are tired of this whole working for somebody else and not making any money. I mean, that's him. Or like me, who haven't had a job in decades, and everybody knows you need a job to get a job, but you can't get a job unless you have a job. So it's just this vicious circle, and skill sets being out of date. Y'all, like that gap of income that we were facing, it's been taken care of now by this one thing that I bought one time, a one-time investment. I work as much or as little as I want to. I can get all of my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. All of my automations are done. I've literally gone to bed at night and woken up the next morning to a sale because my email automations that I bought, that I personalized for myself, they're working for me. They teach you how to show up online. They teach you like everything you need to know. It is the perfect program. Anyway, do I regret? Do you regret the thousands of dollars we spent learning other programs?
No.
Why?
Because it brought us to this. Nothing is ever wasted. There were a lot of things that we learned, that you learned, that we both learned going through all those different programs, all those different things, seeing how things could be done, how things should be done, and what opportunities are actually out there for you.
I think that one thing that you just said, how things could be done and how they should be done, that was something that I was constantly experiencing. Places where I went, this doesn't make any sense from a business standpoint, why they would do things this way. Now, it must be to their advantage, but it certainly wasn't to my advantage. So what are we talking about with this? Yes, it's a master resale rights program. Yes, we sell it. It's amazing. If you want information about it, like you can look in the description below, and we've got the link there.
You forgot the most important thing.
What's that?
When you sell it, you keep 100% of the profit.
Yep.
100%.
Because it's mine. Because I own it. It's my program. And every time I sell it, I make 100%. 100%. I'm not profit sharing with anybody. This is not a commission. It is not an affiliation.
You do profit share with me, though.
I profit share everything with you.
If you're ready to take control and be empowered over your own finances, over your own time, if you're ready to learn some new skills and to be handheld through the process, if you're ready to start a new but thriving business, if you're ready to live your dream life,
just type ready in the comments. If you've got any question, leave a comment. Let us know what it is that you're thinking about, anything that we didn't explain well. You disagree with us, like any of it. We welcome all of your questions, your comments. Just let us know and we will answer you. Hey, if you like this content, would you just give us a like or a follow? We would appreciate it.